Difference of two squares. A squared minus b squared can be written as a plus b times a minus b. So let's do some example. Factorize 1. X squared minus 4. Well, x squared minus 4. 4 is 2 plus 2. Sorry, 2 times 2. So 2 times 2, and that gives it 2 squared. Therefore, we can write x squared minus 4 to be equal to x squared minus 2 squared. So now this is difference of two squares. And therefore, we can say x plus 2 and x minus 2. Example 2. X squared minus 1. Well, 1 is equal to 1 times 1. And that will give us 1 squared. So we can write 1 as 1 squared. And so we need to come here and write x squared minus 1 squared. And that will give us x plus 1, x minus 1. So those are the factors of x squared minus 1. They are x plus 1 and x minus 1. Difference of two squares. Question number 3. X squared minus 9. Well, 9 is equal to 3 times 3, and that gives it 3 squared. So we can write that to be x squared minus 3 squared, and that will give us x plus 3, x minus 3. Those are the factors of x squared minus 9. They are x plus 3, x minus 3. Question 4. T squared minus 25. So, well, 25 is 5 squared. So we can replace 25 by 5 squares. So we can see difference of two squares. So t squared minus 5 squared will have a factor of t plus 5 and t minus 5. Those are the factors. Question number 5. R squared minus a quarter. Well, a quarter is a half times a half. And that will give it a half squared. So that's a quarter. And therefore, we can replace a quarter with a half squared. And that gives us r squared minus a half squared will become r plus a half times r minus a half. So that's the difference of two squares. Those are the factors. It has two factors because it's got squared in r, and that's r plus a half and r minus a half. What about question 6? R squared equals 1/9. Well, 1 over 9 is 1 over 3 times 1 over 3. So that will give us 1 over 3 squared. So we can replace it with r squared minus 1 over 3 squared. And that will become r plus 1 over 3 and r minus 1 over 3. So those are the factors. Question 7. This is a different question now. A different patient, if you like. First of all, 4 is 2 squared and 16 is 4 squared. So we can write 4s squared as 2 squared s squared. And that will become, because they're both common in terms of squares, so you're going to write 2s squared. And 16 is 4 squared, so we can replace all that and go 2s squared minus 4 squared. and that will become 2s plus 4 times 2s minus 4. And those are the factors. 2s plus 4, 2s minus 4. Question 8. 4x squared minus 25y squared. Well, 25 is 5 squared and 4 is 2 squared. Hence, 4x squared can be 2 squared x squared, which will become 2x squared. Likewise, 25y squared will become 5 squared y squared, and that will become 5y squared. So if we come back here and replace all those, so you're going to get 2x squared minus 5y squared, and therefore the factors will be 2x plus 5y times 2x minus 5y. Question 9. Well, 4 over x squared minus 36 over z squared. 4 is 2 squared. 36 is 6 times 6, which is 6 squared. If I replace those with the question I've got, so I've got 2 squared over x squared minus 6 squared over z squared. And now I can rewrite this as 2 over x squared minus 6 over z squared. And that becomes 2 over x plus 6 over z times 2 over x minus 6 over z. So those are the factors. We need to simplify question A and B. Well, first thing is to recognize the difference of two squares. So we can write y squared minus 4 to be equal to y squared minus 2 squared, which equals to y plus 2, y minus 2. So let's do question A now. So we get y squared minus 4 over y plus 2 times 5 over y plus 5. But we know that y squared minus 2 squared over y plus 2 times 5 over y plus 5. And that becomes y squared, well, difference of 2 squared, y plus 2, y minus 2 over y plus 2 times 5 over y plus 5. And that will become, well, y plus 2 here, we cancel y plus 2 there. So you get y minus 5 times 5 over y plus 5. And therefore, the solution will be 5y minus 2 over y plus 5. Just to remember, this is y minus 2. And that's the final solution. Question B. 3 over 2x plus 1 times 4x squared minus 1 over x minus 2. Well, 4x squared minus 1 is the difference of 2 squared, which is 4x squared minus 1 squared. 1 times 1 is 1. So that's 1 is 1 squared. Therefore, that will become 2 squared x squared minus 1 squared. And that becomes 2x squared minus 1 squared, which gives 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1. Those are the factors. So solving question B, and that will be 3 over 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1 over x minus 2. 2x plus 1 cancel that, 2x plus 1 cancel that one, top and bottom, and then I get 3 into bracket 2x minus 1 over x minus 2. And that's the answer. Right, solve. 4x squared minus 16 equal to 0. And that gives us 2x squared minus 4 squared equal to 0. As we know, 4x squared is 2 squared x squared, and that will be 2x squared. And 16 is 4 squared. And the factors are 2x plus 4 and 2x minus 4 equal to 0. We need to set that to 0 and this one to 0. And therefore 2x plus 4 equal to 0. 2x equals to minus 4. X equals to minus 4 over 2. X equals to minus 2. And the other one is 2x minus 4 equal to 0. 2x equals to 4. X equals to 4 over 2. X equals to 2. So those are the solutions. 25x squared equals 1. We need to take away 1 from both sides. So I get 25x squared minus 1 equal to 0. Now, 25x squared is 5 squared x squared, and that gives us 5x squared. 1 is actually equal to 1 squared, which is 1. So now I can write 5x squared minus 1 squared, that equal to 0. 5x plus 1, 5x minus 1 equal to 0. 5x plus 1, set that to 0 and set that to 0 equal to 0. 5x equals to minus 1. X equals to minus 1 over 5. And the other one set to 0. 5x minus 1 equal to 0. 5x equal to 1. X equal to 1 over 5. And those are the solutions. C. 49x squared equals 121. Therefore, 49x squared minus 121 equal to 0. Take away 121 from both sides. And that will be 7x squared minus 11 squared equals to 0. So 7x minus 11 plus 11 squared times 7x plus 11 times 7x minus 11 equal to 0. set both of them to 0, both factors. 7x plus 11 equal to 0. 7x equals to minus 11. X equals to minus 11 over 7. And the other one is 7x minus 11 equal to 0. 7x equals 11. X equals 11 over 7. So those are the solutions. For D, 9x squared minus 9 equals 7. Take away 7 from both sides. I get 9x squared minus 16 equal to 0. So that looks like difference of two squares now. So that will be 3x squared minus 4 squared equal to 0. And that gives us 3x plus 4 times 3x minus 4 equal to 0. Therefore, 3x equals minus 4, x equals minus 4 over 3, and the other one is 3x minus 4 equal to 0, x equals 4 over 3, and those are the solutions.